Thank you all for joining me here today. My name is Denning Garrick. I'm currently working on my doctorate in the direct correlation between videos of adorable kittens and sweaters and productivity in the workplace. I spent the past 10 years of my life in the South African nation of Uruguay studying the indigenous species of felines and how they can be incorporated into modern society. With my work, I hope to remove the stigma that surrounds the term cat person. I myself have no less than 34 cats currently in my home.
He knows what he's talking about.
I think so.
So Denning just did an example of ethos in his speech here. And ethos is the general character, intelligence, and credibility of the speaker. So when he starts off saying how he's studying for his doctorate, that gives you a little bit of his intelligence. Shows you he's been studying this for a while. You also get a little bit of his character in the fact that he keeps a serious tone while giving this whole speech. Lets you know he's not joking around with you during this speech. Some more credibility is also built when he's talking to you about how he spent the last 10 years of his life in Uruguay studying cats down there. And also shows that he has a passion for this, which gives him some more credibility when he tells you that he has 34 cats in his house at one time.
When I was a young child of but 7 years old, youthful and innocent, my only companion in the world was my cat Waffles. Together we explored this brave new world, roaming far and wide in search of adventure. Those were the golden years. Until one day, when it all came crashing down. Waffles and I were frolicking about by a local highway, when Waffles' addiction to chasing shiny things led him to a direct confrontation with the front fender of an 18-wheeler. There was so much blood.
Yeah, good for you.
That was an example of pathos. Denning was using impassioned speech and powerful words to draw emotion out of his audience members. By telling you about the close bond he had with his cat Waffles and about Waffles' untimely demise, he's establishing a connection with the audience. This emotional connection will help retain the audience's attention and also encourage them to judge the speaker more favorably. All these factors result in pathos being a very effective tool for persuading people to believe whatever it is you want them to believe, and maybe even accomplish a requested action.
Our latest studies indicate that 4 out of 5 feline videos generate comments like, "Aww, totes adorbs," at an astounding rate. However, our data also indicates that when a video features cats in miniature human clothing, 60% of the time it's cuter, every time. Even our most lovable YouTube videos of cats spinning from a ceiling fan or batting a ball of yarn for 15 minutes don't generate that kind of user response. By this logic, we can determine that the cuteness of cats corresponds directly to their sense of fashion.
Logos is the logical side of rhetoric. It's the part in the speech where logical claims are stated by the speaker and then backed up with facts. For example, in the speech we just saw, Denning cited studies that had data relevant to his speech that were backed up with numerical data enforcing his point. We also saw a textbook example of syllogism, which will be demonstrated by Emily.
Now we're going to talk about what a syllogism is. A syllogism is a set of statements that are related to one another and draw a conclusion from the major and minor premises. That means that if A is related to B, B is related to C, we can conclude that A and C are related. In Denning's speech, he made a syllogism related to cats. The major premise was that cat videos are cute. Minor premise is that clothing increases cuteness. So we can conclude that cats and clothes are super adorable. And that is a syllogism.